go. We are in Nashville on a traffic jam, and since we're right here, I'm making a show because we're at this hotel I used to live at. We're right here by the Nashville skyline, and there's a traffic jam here. There's a stadium right there, and I used to live in this hotel, that white building right there. I lived there for about a long time, like a year or something, or a long time. And one time I delivered pizzas while I lived there, and I told the story about it on the blog. I came home from delivering pizzas, and these people were out in front of the place, a black dude and a white lady, and they were acting real crazy. I thought they might be trying to shoot me. They were acting really weird, and I went in and I made it. They were lingering in front of the front door of the hotel, which is unusual. Usually the bums had people hang over to the side, and they'd get in trouble. But these people were like in my way and acting really weird. And so I went on in and went to bed, and I turned on the TV late, and the news is on, and they show this article about this woman who was a prison guard that escaped her black boyfriend that she had met. He was a prisoner. She had a boyfriend that was a prisoner, and then she had gone to his court date and shot the deputy that had taken him to court and escaped the black guy. And then there was a manhunt. And that day, when I went out to my van to go to work earlier that day, my van had been unlocked. And that was really weird. And I'd gone to work, come back home, and those people were there. And anyway, I went in, went to bed, saw that article, and I jumped up out of bed and to look and see if my van is gone, and it was. So I freaked out, called the cops, and it was horrible calling the cops. The cops called me paranoid, and I told the police, I said, I think it was them. The thing about it is, they didn't look like their pictures on TV. Their pictures on TV were completely different than their new mugshots had been. And then when their new mugshots came out, when they finally got arrested, I guess it was them. And as I even told the policeman, the guy on the TV had bald head, and this guy had Brillo pad head. He had a Brillo pad, and this girl looked different. And it was a hardcore Gallupi girl. Those Gallupis I keep talking about that say yup all the time. Anyway, they apparently stole my van, and then the police called me paranoid, which is like story of my life. And so I get screwed and left without get my job screwed, my whole damn self-support system or whatever screwed, put in a horrible, bad predicament. And then these druggy police people take everything I own and get away with murder and call me paranoid. I look like a dimwit. And anyway, there's a traffic jam at this hotel, so I thought I would make a recording and tell you guys about it. And you can look up the articles. They put articles on. They put some articles on the news, and they like tell all about it. You can't, but they don't say that they came to Nashville and stole my van. You can sort of see down there, that little overpass thing is where they were standing at the door. And I lived on the second floor right in the middle. And my car was parked down in there in that line of cars. right in front of the hotel. There's one line of cars. And so when I went in that little overpass, when I went in there through the door, they were in the way of and they were real creepy. That place is a real weird place. It's like a very unusual hotel. You don't see many places like that. Anyway, they stole my van. That lady, I guess if it's even fake, the whole thing must be fake. And I don't really believe in news stories these days. And but you can look it up. I think the girl's name is I can't remember her name. I think her name is Jennifer or something. And it's sort of a famous story around here. And right, like we're in Nashville. This is Nashville, Tennessee. This is Nashville. Skyline right at the stadium. Stadium's right there. Then the truck stop. I'm not stopping there. I just happen to be passing by. And so anyway, that's what happened. I got screwed. They stole my van. My insurance didn't cover it, and I got screwed. And it's like deja vu. Deja vu. I keep getting the deja vu. You get the screwy. Get the screwy about the deja vu. It's all the same. Paranoid. You know, paranoid. You're wet. So anyway, I'm not sure what happened with that. I guess that lady murdered someone. My dad, so that was a murderer standing in my way while I was trying to go home and get some sleep so I could work another double shift, delivering pizzas for minimum wage. And so that's the story. I probably wouldn't try to film that going down here, but we're in this traffic jam. So I take advantage of the opportunity. So there we have it. We have a damn. That lady's name is Jennifer Hyde. I hope that's not a pun. I'm not really sure. You can look it up on the internet. But they give like you can look it up on YouTube, I guess, and it'll tell some stories about it, and it gives like fake stories where it shows a play-by-play. It just happens to be a story where they show a play-by-play of all the places that they went and stole cars, and they just happen to leave me out. And so that's the story, and